Hi guys, this is Topanga Jameson here. I just did my 90s makeup look so far. I tried to film it for you guys. Don't worry, I will make a more in-depth video Friday, which is the day after tomorrow, of this look. And I am only using products like Maybelline. The reason I did not use this foundation is because it is a dewy foundation, so I'm going to be using that for another look another time. But I did use my El Makiage, even though I know El Makiage was not around at that time. It was one of the matte foundations that I had lying around, and I'm also going to do a 90s skincare routine for you guys. And my sister was 6 years older than me. I was born in at the beginning of the decade. And my sister So we are going to go ahead and do, this is the closest light shade of eyeshadow I could find, because when I went to look for I have a blue eyeshadow, but it hasn't come in yet. So I can't use that because my sister used blue eyeshadow, so and my aunt was around at that time, and she said, and she used to use Mary Kay and things like that, but I'm using drugstore. And I will show y'all some of my 90s photos from back in the day in a more in-depth video. I am going to do different decades. I know I do 50s all the time, and I wanted to branch out because I promised my viewers I would branch out, and there will be a series that we are doing on my channel, and it will be makeup and clothing through the decade. And I will be doing makeup looks to the best of my ability. Now, I am not a makeup artist, and I am just doing it to the best. Yeah, so this is the closest to the 90s look that so, and I'm gonna show y'all in this video because I promised I would do different decades, and your girl Topanga is coming through. My sister told me the skincare was St. Ives Apricot Exfoliant. I already have the Sea Breeze, and I already have the Noxzema, but I got so I have the Deep Clean Facial Moisturizer because I have oily, normal to oily skin. I am going to do that. So here we are. This is what I use, and this is what I'm going to be using for the video. But this is my finished look. The lip liner is a burgundy lip liner. It is from Wet n Wild. The nails are 90s Baby from Habit Cosmetics. And the eyeshadow is from NYX. Because they didn't have NYC, and I remember in the 90s and 2000s they had that brand, but that brand has been discontinued. And so my sister told me in the 90s when she would do her makeup, and I know I did my eyeliner a little darker than they normally did, but I was in a hurry to get it on, So yeah, and I'm watching a video, I'm watching one of my favorite movies that me and my sister watched, and it was 10 Things I Hate About You with, if you haven't seen that movie, or if you haven't watched it in a really long time, it had Heath Ledger, Julia Stiles, and other people in it, and it was a really good movie. I've just been watching 90s movies and cleaning periodically. I had Chinese food yesterday, so I got violently sick. So we're not going to do that again. And I'm going to make sure that we eat somewhere where it's safe. So next week, I'm going to be spending time with friends. I do have an outfit coming in the mail that was 90s inspired. And my sister told me some of the perfume she wore in 90s and told me where I could get it for cheap. So we are going to do that. But I am going to do a skincare routine for y'all tonight using Seabreeze, Noxzema, and things like that. And I am just going to do a whole trove of products. Now, there is one that I wore in the early 2000s and 90s, and it was Elizabeth Arden Sunflower. But in the 90s, I wore like, my sister would let me borrow her Tommy Girl, and I think my sister had Calvin Klein, the unisex one that she wore, and I think, if memory serves me correctly, I will have to ask her. But she watches my channel from time to time, and I hope I did her justice. Everybody's wanted me to do a darker look, so I was like, hey, the 90s would be a great time to do that. So I hope everybody likes this video. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. But I am going to go ahead and I haven't used this product in a really long time. I used to sneak into my sister's bathroom and use it when my sister would watch me, because I'm 34, so I think she's 30. She's either 39 or 40, because I think there's either 6 or 8 years age difference between us, but I think there is 6. She is now married, lives in a different state, but we would watch movies like this when she was watching me and mom had to work. I am not an only child. I do have a sister, and her name, I'm not going to give her real name because she asked me, but if I reference her, her name for this purposes is going to be Natalia. So when I reference my sister, she asked me not to put her name on there. So when I talk about my sister, instead of calling her my sister, I'm going to call her Natalia. And we just thought that name was so beautiful. And it is actually one that I do want to name one of my girls. If I do have any children, Ireland and Natalia are going to be the names. So this is my 90s inspired makeup look. I will be doing a 90s inspired hair look, and I will be watching tutorials on that, and I will be doing that decade. We will have several videos on the 90s, like I will get a vintage looking bag and have a whole outfit of it. I was supposed to go out to dinner today, but the person we were going to have dinner with had to go to a different town to spend she didn't get to spend Christmas with her son, so this was the only day she had available, so she's gonna go do that. And I said, hey, since I'm sick at home and doing laundry and cleaning and doing all that, I'll just do a little skincare routine for y'all. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I will do another 90s tutorial makeup, and I will tell you how I got this look. Y'all saw some of it, but y'all didn't see all of it. And, spiced rum is what I'm wearing on my lips, in burgundy lip liner, and black eyeliner. Now, Wet n Wild was popular. I remember back in the day, I had the little, I had a little body glitter thing that I had in the 90s, and I remember those little kits, like, with that you would get at the store, and it had, like, eyeshadows, lipsticks, blushes, things like that. I would play with those, yeah. And they came in the little vintage case. I love y'all, guys. I will see you in the next video. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. And like I said, I'll see you in the next one.